All right, so everyone's been talking about that Demon Slayer episode.
Oh, yeah.
You know the one I mean?
Yeah.
With the big showdown in the entertainment district?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we wanted to know what people were saying, so we headed over to Reddit.
Okay.
Specifically, Cyberbowl, the Demon Slayer anime, which is where all the anime only fans hang out.
Right. Makes sense.
And let me tell you, episode 10
Oh, yeah.
really got to him.
Really shook him up, huh?
Yeah, it did. Especially that ending.
The cliffhanger.
The cliffhanger.
Yeah. A lot of buzz about that.
A lot of buzz. And it's interesting because, you know, not everyone was like over the moon about it.
Oh, really?
Some people loved it.
Yeah.
But the way it ended,
Yeah.
with the credits rolling over that last scene,
Yeah.
it really divided people.
You know, it's funny you should say that because when I was looking at the comments, there were a lot of people who were saying it was like sick.
Yeah.
And, you know, like in a good way.
Yeah.
Like it was so cool. And I think they meant that it like added to the suspense.
Yeah.
Like the way they just cut to the credits so suddenly mirrored what was happening in the story, you know?
Totally, yeah.
Like everything just stopped.
Yeah.
And it left them wanting more.
Exactly. Yeah, they were like, wait, what's going to happen?
Exactly.
But then some people felt like they got cheated a little bit.
Yeah, really?
Like they needed a few more seconds
to
process everything that had just happened.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
And it's like the creators were almost messing with them.
Yeah, like toying with their emotions.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It was bold.
Yeah.
It's a bold choice.
Yeah, it's Demon Slayer for you.
That is Demon Slayer.
Yeah, always keeping us on our toes.
Always. And, you know, speaking of keeping us on our toes.
Yeah.
There was a lot of talk about how some characters survived things that maybe they shouldn't have.
Oh, the whole plot armor thing.
The plot armor debate.
Yeah, classic.
Right.
It's always tricky, trying to make things exciting, but also keep the characters alive.
Exactly.
Especially in a show like this, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how else are they going to keep fighting demons?
Right. They need to be around for the next episode.
Exactly.
But, I mean, even with the plot armor,
Yeah.
things still felt dangerous.
Yeah.
And to be fair, they did try to explain some things.
Oh, yeah. Like, how did Inosuke survive that poison?
I know, right?
Come on.
Or see.
It's probably from all those plants he ate in the mountains.
You think so?
Yeah, like he built up an immunity.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a fun way to tie his backstory into the action.
Totally. And what about Uzui? You know?
Yeah.
Using his ninja skills to slow down the poison.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just like, oh, he just shrugged it off.
Right. They're trying to be clever about it.
Yeah, they're giving us reasons.
Exactly.
I like that.
Me too.
And speaking of Uzui, that moment where he sacrifices himself.
Oh, my gosh.
So many people were talking about that.
Yeah, that was powerful.
You could just feel the emotion in the comments.
Absolutely. When he yells at Tanjiro to run and then...
The explosion.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What a character.
What a character.
He'd do anything to protect his friends.
Yeah.
And for the greater good.
He really would.
So selfless.
Yeah. And, you know, between moments like that and the amazing animation,
The animation.
people were comparing this episode to, like, anime movies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They were even mentioning Attack on Titan.
Really?
Yeah. And I have to say, the animation was incredible.
It always is with Demon Slayer, but people
Yeah.
were really blown away by the fight scenes.
The fight choreography was amazing.
So many comments about how they lost track of time.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes felt like 2 minutes.
I know, it's crazy. They
Yeah.
were just glued to their screens.
It's like you blink and the episode's over.
I know.
And it's the best kind of over
The best.
because you're just left wanting more.
Exactly.
And I could see why some people were tempted to just go read the manga.
Oh, yeah.
Like wait for the next episode.
It's got to be killing them.
I know.
Especially with all the manga readers.
Oh, yeah.
Dropping hints in the comments.
Yeah, it's like this little rivalry
Yeah.
between the people who know it's coming
Yeah.
and the people who are experiencing it for the first time.
Yeah, I love that.
It's so fun.
It is.
And honestly, after seeing all these reactions,
Yeah.
I'm kind of tempted to join the manga readers myself.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if the anime is this good,
Yeah.
imagine what the manga's like.
Yeah. You got to see where it all started.
I know, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Thanks.
Yeah. This, like, everyone's just hooked on the story, you know?
Totally. And it's not just the plot, it's the characters, too.
Oh, for sure.
Like, everyone was praising Tanjiro for how quick he was on his feet during the fight.
Oh, yeah. He's so smart.
Like, when he figures out how to decapitate Jutaro and Daki at the same time.
At the same time, I know.
Genius.
Pure genius.
Right, and it shows how strategic he is.
Mhm.
He's not just swinging his sword around. He's actually thinking, you know?
Yeah, he's analyzing the situation.
Yeah, he's adapting to what his opponents are doing.
And then coming up with a plan.
A plan that actually works.
Exactly. It's awesome.
It makes the action so much more interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're invested in, like, the strategy of it all.
Totally.
And speaking of impressive skills,
Oh, yeah.
we got to talk about Zenitsa.
Oh, Zenitsa, yeah.
His Godspeed attack.
Oh, man.
People were losing their minds.
It was insane.
Like how fast and powerful he was.
Yeah, it's like a completely different person comes out.
When he falls asleep?
Right, it's like a switch flips.
I know. And the animation for that sequence?
Oh my gosh.
Stunning.
Breathtaking.
They really outdid themselves.
They did. It's incredible.
It's like a perfect example of how Demon Slayer combines,
yeah.
style and substance.
Yeah.
The action isn't just there to look cool.
Right. It actually means something.
It highlights the characters and their emotion.
Exactly.
Oh, and speaking of characters who defy expectation, we have to mention Inosuke.
Inosuke.
The boar-headed wonder.
I know everyone was talking about him.
How he can, like, move his organs around.
I know, to dodge those fatal blows.
It's wild.
It's crazy.
Right, but it's also, like,
yeah,
so creative.
So, Inosuke?
It's so Inosuke, yeah.
I love that they can come up with these crazy ideas and still make them fit into the story.
Yeah, it keeps things interesting.
It does, and it's funny.
Yeah, there's always that little bit of humor.
Yeah, you need that.
To balance out the intensity.
Definitely.
I mean, the stakes are high.
Oh, yeah, they are.
But you also get to laugh a little bit.
Right.
And then there's Tenjin.
Oh, Tenjin.
His selflessness really got to people.
I know, it's so emotional.
When he tells Tanjiro to run.
Yeah, and then the explosion.
Oh, man. The comments were full of people who are just devastated.
I bet.
It shows you how much the writers make you care about these characters.
For sure, you're invested in their fates.
Yeah, you're like right there with them.
It's powerful.
It is, and it ties into the themes of the show, too.
Oh, yeah, like...
selflessness and courage.
Yeah, and the bonds that people form when they're facing danger.
Yeah, it's all there.
Powerful stuff.
It is, and with all of this, the animations, the characters, the cliffhanger, people are saying Demon Slayer could be anime of the year.
Well, wow, really?
Yeah, they're even comparing it to Attack on Titan.
Oh, wow, that's high praise.
It is.
I mean, both shows have a lot in common.
Yeah, they both deal with, like, survival and loss.
Yeah, and fighting against impossible odds.
Right, and the animation in both shows is top-notch.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's amazing to see Demon Slayer being mentioned alongside a show like that.
I know, it's like it's reached a whole new level.
It's exciting to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, it's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
So we've talked about the animation, the battles, the emotional moments.
Yes.
And that crazy cliffhanger.
That ending.
It's clear that this episode really got to people.
Yeah, it sparked a lot of discussion and passion.
And left everyone wanting more.
Totally.
Now, what does this all mean for you?
That's a good question.
What resonates most with you from all of this talk about Demon Slayer?
I think it's the power of storytelling.
Yeah?
Like how it can transport us to these different worlds.
Yeah.
And make us feel so deeply. And connect with these characters and what they're going through.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it really does make you think.
It does.
About why this show is so popular. I mean, for me, it's like the perfect combination of everything.
Yeah.
The animation is amazing.
Yeah.
Characters are so interesting.
Yeah.
And the story just keeps you on the edge of your seat.
It's true. And you can tell from the comments that this episode really had an impact.
Especially that ending.
Oh, yeah.
It's like still stuck in my head.
I know.
It was so unexpected.
Bold move.
Right?
To just cut to the credits like that.
Yeah. Do you think that means anything?
What do you mean?
Like, is that a sign of things to come in anime?
Maybe.
You know, like, is that how they're going to start presenting things now?
It's possible. I mean, Ufotable, the studio that makes Demon Slayer.
Right.
They're known for pushing the boundaries.
Visually, for sure.
Yeah, their animation is always top-notch.
Like movie quality.
Exactly. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were leading the way.
Yeah, like blurring the lines between TV and movie.
Exactly.
It's exciting.
It is.
It's like we're seeing a whole new era of anime.
Yeah, and Demon Slayer is right at the forefront.
It's not just entertainment anymore. It's art.
It's art.
That's pushing the limits of what's possible.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that's what makes these deep dives so fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about recapping the episode.
Yeah.
It's about understanding the bigger picture.
Yeah, like how it affected people.
Yeah.
And the creative choices behind it. And how it fits into the world of anime as a whole.
Exactly.
It's fascinating.
It is. So, as we wrap up our journey
through the world of Demon Slayer fandom, what's the one thing you want our listener to take away from all of this?
I think it's important to not just watch, but to really engage with the show, dive into the world, join the discussions, analyze the themes, appreciate the artistry. This show has so much to offer.
It really does.
And it's a testament to the power of storytelling.
Beautifully said. And who knows, maybe this deep dive will inspire you to explore the Demon Slayer universe even further. Whether it's through the anime or the manga.
Either way.
Get ready to be amazed.
Yeah, it's an incredible ride.
It is. Until next time, keep those swords sharp and those hearts open.
I love that.